Hello, I am Devashish Chakravarti. Let us look at vendor performance management. Managing the various vendors' performance is a critical responsibility for a manager who is working as part of SCM or supply chain management. What are the two parts, essential key parts of ensuring a very high degree of vendor performance? The first component is selecting and sourcing the right vendor. The second component is to regularly measure the performance of the various vendors as an effective tool to ensuring a high quality performance. Let us look at the first component, that is selecting and sourcing the right vendor. In the first place, when one goes out to look at various vendors, it is very difficult to figure out which one will be the vendor who will give you the desired performance over the life of the contract or the life of the business. What the manager can do is to ask three critical questions. The first question is this the vendor's core competence? What does that mean? Suppose I'm looking to buying printers for my computers. Now there might be a vendor whose primary core competence is to supply printers. There might be a second vendor whose core competence might be to supply computers, who also supplies printers. There might be a third vendor who is into the stationery business and whose primary competence is stationery, who also supplies printers. Well, the chances are that if you take a vendor whose core competence is not what you're looking for, then you might expect poor performance over a period of time. So the first criteria, a good criteria, is to check whether is this my vendor's core competence. The second criteria, or the second question which you should ask for sourcing and selection is, has this vendor met and satisfied other customers whose requirements were like mine? Now again, getting back to the printer example, let us assume you want to buy some computer printers for your organization. Now you found the right vendor whose core competence is to supply printers. But let's say is that the vendor is used to supplying to small organizations, whereas you have a very large organization. You might have multiple clients within the organization. That vendor is used to dealing with one person, but in your organization, as he installs printers in various departments, he might have to deal separately with different departments. Does the vendor have experience of dealing with an organization my size with a requirement like mine? If you find a match, you have a better chance that this vendor will give you good performance over a period of time. Most managers stop at these two questions and select their vendor. However, a good manager will ask a third very important question. If I select this vendor and place an order on this vendor, how will it affect the vendor's abilities, or how will it affect the vendor's business? Please note that the vendor might already have enough customers and he might already be stretched in terms of delivering performance. Your contract might be large enough to disrupt his own business. He may not have the resources to handle that extra order, which means that his quality is likely to suffer either on your order, depending on how valuable you are as a customer, or across his entire business. If you get into depth, you might like to discover, does the vendor have free resources available? Or is some existing contract of the vendor getting over, which will free up some resources for servicing your contract? These complete the three primary questions for selecting and sourcing the right vendor. Now let us come to the second part. After you have selected the vendor, how to ensure performance. Remember the golden rule. What gets measured gets done. And the opposite of that would be, if you do not measure performance, you will get bad performance. So come up, the good manager has a vendor performance report for measuring what the vendor can deliver. The vendor performance report will measure the output of the vendor over a given period of time. The three essential parts of the report. The report should be able to quantify, firstly, customer satisfaction. Customer is not the person who has selected the vendor, but those key people in your organization with whom the vendor deals with and who need the vendor's output. Those individuals or those departments will be the internal customers for that vendor. So measure satisfaction on a simple rating scale or by using various parameters to arrive at the customer satisfaction index for that particular vendor. The second would be the product and the vendor reliability. Two parts. Whatever product or the service the vendor is delivering, is that reliable in itself? Does it work without fail, non-stop? And the second part would be the vendor reliability. Does the vendor respond to any kind of requests or malfunction? And the third thing that the report, vendor performance report, should cover is how much does the vendor contribute to the business goals of your organization. You will find that there are vendors who actually go out of their way to figure out how you can do your business better. Because good business for you is generally good business for the vendor. And this is one aspect you can measure. Once the manager is able to measure these three aspects in the vendor performance report, it goes a long way in ensuring a high degree of vendor performance and thus managerial success.